So a little bit more about body language when we're talking. We don't want to point, so try to wipe that out. Again, we don't want to make you something you're not, but there are a couple of habits you can kind of get rid of. So language that's more bringing people together, palms coming this way, is usually better than palms going this way, which is pushing people apart. Of course, there's this sort of thing. But pay attention to, they did a really interesting study where they took 3 different audience demographics that were pretty much the same. And they gave them pretty much the same instruction and tried to keep the voice and tone pretty much the same. And what they did is they had a guy say, I want you people over there to go over there, and you people over there to go over there. And then they kind of rated that. And not surprisingly, all this finger pointing didn't go so good. And the people doing the exercise actually found themselves changing their voice pattern based on their body language, even though they were told to be the same, which is interesting too, that the body language influenced them to change. They became more directive in their tone without trying to. So then they brought a second group in, and he did the palms down. I want you people over there to come over here, and you people over there to come over here. And that even wasn't as bad as this. It was not as good as the last person said, can you people over there come over here, and if you people over there can come over here, thank you. So the bringing people in, the hugging, let's be in together, is much better than this. So one way I like to think about it in corporate communications is the difference between command and control and influence and include. And so we want to be bringing people into our side. So do some observing over these speeches. Turn the volume down and just watch people making speeches and see how much finger pointing and gesturing you get like that. So generally you want open palms. So again, we're not trying to make something you're not, but you can be a little bit aware of your palms. You don't need to focus on every gesture and practice in front of a mirror. You don't want fake gestures. You want them to be natural. But you can be cognizant of having your hands open. Fists aren't good. I used to be going like this all the time for the heart, and I had people, particularly females in my audience, tell me that that wasn't good. And I thought it meant heart, you know. In Filipino, it's kapuso. But it's better to go heart open-handed than it is heart with a fist. So even if people don't consciously go, oh man, he's making fists, he's aggressive, subconsciously that's coming across. And the difference between this and this is a difference.